Hello friends, welcome to Ajis Academy. Today we are going to learn about multiple choice questions in graph theory. Question number 1. The number of edges in the complete graph with the p vertices. We know in a complete graph any two vertices can be adjacent. The answer is PC2. Therefore, the number of edges in the complete graph with the p vertices is PC2. Question number 2. The degree of an isolated point. We know the degree of a vertex in a graph is the number of edges incident with the vertex. Here they are given one isolated point. The degree of an isolated point is 0. Answer is 0. Question number 3. Which of the following is not graphic? They are given four options. First option is 2, 1, 1. See, so graphic means a degree sequence or a partition is said to be graphic. We could draw using that partition or degree sequence. And the corresponding graph is called a realization, and the corresponding degree sequence or a partition is called a graphic. If we couldn't draw a graph using the given partition or a degree sequence, then that is called a not graphic. So here they are asking not graphic partition. So here the option A is 2, 1, 1. That means the graph whose number of vertices is 3 and the first vertex of degree 2, second vertex of degree 1 and third vertex of degree 1. We know 3 vertices. We can draw totally 3 vertices and first vertex of degree 2 and second vertex of degree 1 and third vertex of degree 1. So this is a graphic. Similarly, option B and option C are also graphic. So here not graphic option is D, that is 3, 3, 3, 1, because it has 4 vertices and first 3 vertices of degree 3, that is maximum degree, and therefore the fourth vertex of degree cannot be 1. Correct? So option D is not graphic. Question number 4. Kappa of Kp. We know kappa means the number of vertices that we remove in a connected graph, then the resultant graph will be disconnected or trivial. So here they are asking kappa of Kp. So we know Kp is a complete graph on p vertices. So if we remove any number of vertices from Kp, the graph will not be disconnected. But when we remove p minus 1 number of vertices in Kp, the resultant graph will be the resultant graph will be trivial. That means only one vertex. And therefore the graph is trivial when we remove p minus 1 vertices. So thus kappa of Kp is p minus 1. Answer is p minus 1. Question number 5. Which of the following graph is not Hamiltonian? So here there are 4 options are given below. Option A, complete bipolar graph Kmn. Option B, K3. Option C, K4. Option D, Peterson graph. Here the answer is Peterson graph, which is not Hamiltonian. Question number 6. The number of edges in a tree with p points. We know a characteristic of a tree with p points whose edges is, the number of edges is p minus 1 in a tree with p points. The answer is p minus 1. Question number 7. Which of the following graph is non-planar? Some options are given below. We know non-planar graph is a graph which we cannot be drawn without intersecting its edges. So non-planar graph is your K5. K5 is the answer. Question number 8. Chi of Km, N. What is chi means? Chromatic number of a complete graph with the vertices M and N. So chromatic number is number for a complete graph, complete bipodal graph km comma n is 2. Answer is 2. Question number 9 from chromatic polynomial. So what is f of k 1 comma lambda? Answer is lambda. Question number 10. The number of arcs in a complete digraph with p vertices. Answer is p into p minus 1. Question number 11. The independence number of Kp is. Independence number is, before that, what is meant by independent set? Independent set is a set of subset. Independence set is a subset of a vertex set for which no two vertices are adjacent. So in Kp, we know that every two vertices are adjacent. Thus, the independence number of Kp is 1. Answer is 1. Question number 12. Km comma n equal to dash. This is a result. Answer is Km bar plus Kn bar. Question number 13. Peterson graph is a dash graph. Answer is non-Eulerian, non-Hamiltonian. It's an important question. Peterson graph is non-Eulerian, non-Hamiltonian. Question number 14. If E is a bridge of a graph G, then number of components of G minus E. So when we remove a bridge from a graph G, then the number of components of G minus E is number of components of G minus 1. That is omega of G minus 1 is the answer. Question number 15. Here two statements are given below. Capital A, every edge of a tree is a bridge. Capital B, a block has no cut vertex. So here the two statements, which one is true, or both are true or both are false. The options are given below. So the answer is A and B are correct. Question number 16. The chromatic number of a tree is. The answer of a chromatic number of a tree is 2. Answer is 2. Question number 17. The number of faces in K4 is. Answer is 5. Question number 18. The thickness of K9, theta of K9 is dash. Answer is 3. Question number 19. A digraph on P vertices is functional if the out degree of every vertex is dash. Answer is 1. Question number 20. Here two statements are given. A. Strongly connected implies weakly connected. Weakly connected implies unilaterally connected. A and B are correct or any one is wrong. Both are wrong or both are correct. That options are given below. So option A is correct, B is wrong is the correct answer. Question number 21. The number of edges in a cubic graph with 8 vertices. What is in a cubic graph? A graph and every vertex of degree 3 is called a cubic graph. So here given that graph whose number of vertices is 8. So in a graph number of vertices is 8 and each vertex of degree is 3. So what is the sum of degrees of this given cubic graph is 8 into 3, that is 24 is sum of degrees. We know one theorem that sum of degrees of a graph is equal to twice the number of lines. So that means twice the number of lines is 24. Thus the number of lines in this graph is 24 by 2, that is equal to 12 is the answer. Question number 22. The graph corresponding to the partition 2, 1, 1 is. We know using this partition 2, 1, 1, we can draw a graph. That graph is K1, 2 or K2, 1. Question number 23, a statement of an important theorem. If dash, then G has a path of length K. So answer is delta greater than or equal to K. Question number 24, every Hamiltonian graph is dash connected. Answer is 2 connected. Question number 25. The number of edges in a forest with p vertices and k components is. Forest is a graph whose components are trees. They are asking the number of edges in a forest with p vertices and k components. Answer is p minus k. Here k is number of components. Question number 26. Gaia cycle on 101 vertices. So, Gai means chromatic number of a cycle on 101 number of vertices. We know a cycle whose number of vertices is odd or even. So, here 101 is odd number, and if the chromatic number of a cycle with odd vertices, that is greater than 3, the answer is before that a cycle on even number of vertices and a cycle on odd number of vertices, and the chromatic number of a cycle on even number of vertices is 2, and the chromatic number of a cycle on odd number of vertices is 3, and here the answer is 3. Question number 27. If G is a P comma Q graph and f of G comma lambda equal to lambda power 4 minus 3 lambda cube plus 3 lambda square minus lambda, then Q equal to dash. In this question, they are given one chromatic polynomial. So, the degree of a chromatic polynomial is the number of vertices of the given graph, and suppose here degree 4 degree 4 is given, then the third degree term, take the third degree term and its coefficient, and find the coefficient of the third degree term of the given polynomial. So here minus 3 is the coefficient of third degree term, and here the number of edges is 3. So we are removing the negative sign, and the number of edges is the coefficient of, that is minus into coefficient of the third degree term. Answer is 3. Question number 28. The underlying graph of a digraph is connected, then the digraph is called dash connected. Answer is weakly connected. Question number 29. In any group of more than one people, the number of people having the same number of friends inside the group is dash. So this is an important problem, repeated question they are asking in section B type question. Answer is 2. Question number 30. For a graph with 6 points, the independence number is 2, then the covering number is. They are asking the covering number of the given graph with 6 points. So here P is 6 and independence number is 2. The notation of an independence number of a graph is alpha of G. So alpha of G equal to 2, P is 6. And we know one important theorem that alpha of G plus beta of G equal to number of vertices P. Here alpha of G is independence number, beta of G is the covering number. And therefore the covering number beta of G is equal to P minus alpha of G. Thus, the covering number beta of G is equal to 6 minus 2 equal to 4 is the correct answer. Question number 31. Girth of C8 is. So, we know girth of a graph is length of the shortest cycle. We know C8 is a cycle on 8 vertices and it is a unique cycle, and therefore it's a length of a shortest or a longest cycle are same. Therefore the girth of C8 is 8. Question number 32. If G is a connected graph, then omega of G equal to dash. Omega of G is number of components of a connected graph. So simple question, answer is 1. Question number 33. Number of edges of a tree of order 10 is. So we know in a tree given, they are given the number of vertices is 10. In a tree, the number of edges q equal to number of vertices p minus 1. So therefore, number of edges is equal to 10 minus 1. That is 9 is the answer. Question number 34. Which theorem is stronger than Dirac's theorem? Answer is Chortle theorem. Chortle theorem is stronger than Dirac's theorem. Question number 35. In any connected plane PQ graph with R faces, the minimum number of edges is? Answer is P minus 1. Question number 36. If G is a PQ graph and f of G comma lambda equal to lambda power R plus S into lambda power R minus 1 plus etc., then R comma S are respectively. They are asking R. R is the degree of the polynomial. We know the degree of the polynomial is same as number of vertices, and the coefficient of the negative coefficient of lambda power R minus 1, that is here minus S, is Q. So they are asking R and S or dash and dash. So answer is R is P and S is minus Q, because minus S is Q and therefore S is equal to minus Q. So answer is R and S are P comma minus Q respectively. Question number 37. In a digraph, they are asking options related to summation of in degrees and out degrees. So answer is summation d plus v equal to summation d minus v equal to q. Question number 38. The number of edges in K3, 4 is? K3, 4 is a complete bigraph whose the first vertex set has 3 vertices and the second vertex set has 4 vertices. We know in a complete bipodal graph, number of edges is in Km, n as m into n. Answer is the number of edges in K3, 4 is 3 into 4, that is equal to 12. Question number 39. If delta equal to 8 for a regular graph, then capital delta equal to dash. They are given a regular graph and their minimum degree is 8. So they are asking about the maximum degree. We know in a regular graph, minimum degree small delta equal to maximum degree capital delta. So the answer of capital delta, that is maximum degree, is also 8. Question number 40. Number of cut points of C4 is dash. We know in a cycle there is no cut points. So number of cut points of C4 is 0. Answer is 0. Question number 41. With usual notations, cardinality of capital V minus cardinality of capital E plus cardinality of capital F equal to dash. Actually, this is a theorem that is called Euler's polyhedron formula. So answer is 2. Question number 42. Chromatic number of K5 bar is dash. K5 bar is a totally disconnected graph having 5 number of vertices. So we need only one color which colors all the 5 vertices, and if the chromatic number of K5 bar is exactly 1. Answer is 1. Number 43. F of g comma lambda equal to lambda power 5 minus 7 lambda power 4 plus 19 lambda cube minus 23 lambda square plus 10 lambda. Then the number of points in G is what? So this is a simple question, repeated question. So if one chromatic polynomial is given, then the degree of that polynomial is same as the number of vertices of the corresponding graph. So the number of points in given G is 5. Answer is 5. Question number 44. The number of edges in K6 is? So this is also a repeated question. We know the number of edges in a complete graph on P vertices. Kp is PC2 and here P is 6. Therefore the number of edges in K6 is 6C2. So 6C2 means 6 into 5 divided by 2. So answer is 15. Question number 45. Which of the following is not true? Option A. Every walk is a path. Option B. every path is a trail. Option C, every trail is a walk. Option D, every path is a walk. They are asking the incorrect statement. See, option A, every walk is a path, is not true. We know that every walk need not be a path. So here option A is the correct one. That is a not correct statement. So option A is the correct. Question number 46. If we remove the cut vertices from a graph G, then the number of components. They are asking about the increases and decreases of the components, number of components whenever we remove the cut vertices. We know if we remove the cut vertices from the graph G, then the number of components is increases. The answer is increase. Question number 47. The number of edges in a tree with 20 vertices is repeated questions. Number of edges in a tree with 20 vertices is 20 minus 1, that is 19 is the answer. Question number 48. The smallest planar complete graph is option A K3, option B K4, option C K5, option D K6. So here option A K3 is a non-planar graph. Sorry. Option A K3 is a planar graph, planar complete graph. And option B K4 is also a planar complete graph. Option C, option D are not planars. They are asking the smallest planar complete graph. So option A K3 is the correct answer because K3, K4 both are planar. They are asking the smallest. Therefore the answer is K3. Question number 49. The I, ith entry of the adjacency matrix of a graph. So we know in an adjacency matrix, the I, ith entry means diagonal entries. So we know in an adjacency matrix, the diagonal entry is, what is the diagonal entries? Answer is 0. Question number 50. The connectivity of a connected graph with a cut point. They are asking the connectivity of a connected graph with a cut point is. The answer is 1. So dear students, I hope today class is very useful for the preparation of university questions or university examinations. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts or queries, try to write in your comments. Thank you. Thanks for watching.